What's going on, guys? My name's Jeffrey. Welcome back to Regressions. Intro to One Direction, talking about Reunion. So a lot of people have been requesting this video for a while, for like a couple months now, and I never got to around to it. So yeah, we're trying to do it today. For new to the channel, definitely subscribe button, click the like button. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the comment section below. Check my Patreon, follow me on Twitter, follow my Instagram, and I hope everyone's having a great day today. This basically can be them lying for 10 minutes or 6 minutes. Actually, maybe it was 6 minutes long. I'm gonna literally title this One Direction lying about a reunion, because I don't want to be that guy, but it's starting to, as time moves on, I feel like it's like less likely as time goes on. Hopefully they do, but I won't be that. Everyone's gonna be mad at me in the comments, but yeah, let's watch them lie for forever. So they're gonna be
definitely going to come back, aren't you?
Definitely.
Okay. So now you're at all worried.
Yeah, this person screen recorded it. Look, you can see that, you can tell they screen recorded off their phone. And that's okay. That's okay.
Guarantee that you're going to be back as One Direction.
Yeah.
Promise.
Of course. Yeah, promise. Yeah, of course.
Yes, I think we will reunite at some point in the future. I'm sure we have to. I mean, we've got an album that we haven't even toured yet, and I want to write some more songs as well with the boys.
Yeah, look,
Of course.
honestly, the bottom line is it's just too impossible to predict when, but it's a no-brainer. We're all feel the
No-brainer.
same. At some point, we're getting back together. But
See, no brainer, guys. Don't even worry about it. They're not even.
just when. We've got to kind of have our own time at the moment.
Yeah, it'll definitely happen, of course. You know, we, as I said many times, we'd be stupid not to.
Yeah.
It changed our lives. It was the biggest part of our lives. It's the biggest part of so many people's lives.
Of course.
So, yeah.
I feel like the guy knows he's lying. He goes, "Of course, yeah, of course." Now you're definitely getting back.
It's gonna be good when that happens.
At this point, this probably guy, everyone, I feel like by the time, I don't know, maybe they will get back to you. I'm being the Debbie Downer here, I think, right?
When that happens, I don't know, because I'm doing this, gonna be doing a bit of a tour. Harry's got his movie coming out. Harry's doing his thing, and Louis doing his thing, and Liam's doing his thing. So,
But it's good to hear.
but when it does happen, it'll be great. I can't
Oh,
wait.
when it happens, it will be like the biggest thing in the world.
So who would be the first one to call to get the guys all together and record again? Oof. Who would be that guy?
I suppose it'd be Louis, I guess. Yeah, I think I'd phone Louis first, because I know Niall's definitely on for it, no matter what happens.
Of course he
so,
is.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I've been saying, dude. Niall's ready. Dude, phone him and he'll literally drop everything and join up right away. Like he's ready,
I'd
dude.
probably call Louis first.
So if one day came calling tomorrow, you'd drop everything and go back?
Yeah, 100%. I've said it on multiple occasions.
And will it happen again?
I'm sure, yeah. Like,
Let's go.
Literally stupid not to.
Question everyone wants to know.
I love how he just like literally, she's like, drop everything. He goes, yeah, totally. I love how on board he is. Literally so on board.
When One Direction get back together. When or if, Lou?
I mean, there is no question of if. I mean, it's a must. It has to be. I'm sure we're all on the same page.
I think, honestly, I don't think they'll ever, this is my thought, okay, my honest, like 100%, I've thought about this a lot. I don't think they'll ever get back together in a sense, like, like do music, etc. I think, or maybe they'll make one album, but I think the one opportunity they ever have, I think, is now that the Jonas Brothers have done it and they've done like a tour together after, being away for 10-15 years. I think that's like the best shot. They'll basically kind of, just do like one tour, write some songs maybe, and just have like just one tour, one final tour. I think that's like what you don't ever see them like make multiple albums or do like videos or anything. I think it'll be literally one music video, a tour, and maybe a new album with a couple of songs, and then just sing all their old songs. I think that's basically just the Jonas Brothers kind of paved the way for that to be able to happen. So thankfully, now that we've seen the Jonas Brothers have so much success, thank you to them. That will actually, I think it's really possible that they do something like that. I think it's really, really possible. It might be only the four of them, like just like the main, that just without Zayn. I think that's I think that's much more likely, just being them four without Zayn. But as time goes on, I think Zayn, there's a possibility that Zayn would actually do it too. I just, for the four of them, much more. I think that might be holding them back too, because I don't know if Zayn would ever get on board with it, maybe, but I could see, and I don't know if they'll ever do it again without Zayn coming back and doing it. So that might be like an issue with the plan. Nothing against Zayn, I just don't think he would want to do it. I doubt it.
It's just, it's too, it's too difficult for any of us to say, and you knew I was going to say that in reality. It's just one of those.
He said, "Fuck, fuck what I'm doing." I give this. I want to be doing this. Yeah, I think it's possible with the Jonas Brothers. Thank God the Jonas Brothers did what they did because I think it opens the door for it. I don't know if it'll happen. I think it's 50, 25, 75. I'd give the odds. 25 they do it, 75 they don't do it.
You know, we're all just enjoying our time, but for me, there's no way.
What do you guys think? Facial hair or no facial hair? Let me know.
That one direction that it's not going to happen again. It's just impossible to say when.
People ask, right? It's difficult. I would never say we'll never do anything again, but it's good for us to be exploring different things. Maybe at some point everyone will want to do something again, but it's like better if it happens naturally. Like, hey, we all really want to do this again. If that were to happen, it would be amazing. I would never rule that out. It's the most important, greatest thing that would ever happen to me. See, I think there's a good possibility they do it for one tour. Or I don't even know if they do a full tour, maybe just a couple of shows. LA, New York, do like 10 in the world, you know, stadium tours. I don't think it's going to be a thing really big. I think it'll just, because it'll get to a point where if they do a lot of shows, they'll get worn out and start, you know, reflecting to like, oh, I don't want to really do this again, because they're going to be with each other again. Not that they don't hate each other, but they won't have like their privacy and everything. So it'd get to the point where I think they'll do, you know, a decent amount of shows, but not like a full like tour. I think, you know, because they want their privacy. They're grown men at this point again also. So but again, this is all my speculation, just the opinions I've formed. So, you know, chances are I'm not going to be right. So,
yeah, I do think it'll happen, and I'd certainly have something to say about it if it didn't. But I think it's inevitable. But when is the big question, and that's something that none of us really know the answer to at the moment.
It's going to be a lot longer, much longer.
Know, what's most important is when we do get back together, we're all on the same page, and we all have, you know, done what we want to do individually, and I think that's vitally important for when we get back. So
I say, because like he's making the point right now, like everyone wants to do what they do individually. So I could see another 5-10 years before they all. It's gonna be after they all finish what they want to do by themselves first, because they have something to prove, of course, and they want to prove everything, and they want to do. So it'd be another 5 to 10 years. I see I could do it, because they're also going to be all together and forgive each other at some point. They're all still so young, so they, of course they're like, you know, there's those little issues. They and Harry, they have like the little issues that they have and whatever. But within time heals everything, and at a point they'll all be together, even if they don't like make music together. We'll see them hang out at some point again. Like it's just, you know, they're young and just you little things. They'll as they mature more and they'll get more just older, they'll come together. Even if they don't make music, they'll hang out.
It's just when, as far as I'm concerned. But I don't know the answer to the question when yet.
But still, it's always nice to hear you say it will happen.
Definitely.
And that's not a one-day reunion.
One-day reunion?
Yeah.
Oh, no talk of it yet. And I'm enjoying what I'm doing now. You know, I mean, I'm sitting here promoting my new stuff. As of now, no, but if there's a conversation down the line,
yes,
yeah. Let's go.
I love how ready he is about it.
Now we're on a break, you know what I mean? Exactly, I can say, yeah, we were good, weren't we?
I know the fans are going to love that you said break still.
Yeah, it is a break, as far as I'm concerned, yeah.
I don't think for the next 5 years, like I've said to you before, Liam, Luby, and Niall will seem definitely 100% down. Definitely. Like they're ready whenever. I think they'll drop everything, you know? I think Harry, I don't think he has anything against the idea. I think Harry, he's just doing so, and I'm not saying like his music better than theirs or anything, than those three, but I think his, just by himself, he's probably the biggest out of the 5, just objectively. No like opinion about it, probably just factually, he's probably been the biggest out of the 5 so far. So I think he's just doing so well at this point by himself that he'd be kind of stupid, even though One Direction would do really well. I think just for like himself by himself, it'd be kind of stupid for him to drop what he's doing, because he's having so much success as like a solo artist that I don't see why he'd drop anything. And Zayn, I don't know if he'd actually ever. I don't know. All these videos, I don't know. He seemed like, I think he's very happy with him being solo and nothing against Zayn. I think people are gonna take this the wrong way. I just don't think he'd probably prefer. Maybe in 5 years, maybe he'll be totally just like, you know, because time heals everything. Whatever happened, you know, he just doesn't. You know, maybe he'll be more grown, so he'll have a different perspective, because, you know, time, everyone has different thoughts. But I don't know, without Zayn, I don't know if the 4 would do it. That's the thing, like without Zayn, I don't know if it'll ever happen. But I don't even know if Harry would do it. I think these three for sure, of course. Of course, this is my opinion. You know,
Asked Liam when he was here about when 1D's getting back together. This is, or for, you know, a little reunion, this is his response.
I mean, I say different times all the time because whatever I'm thinking might happen. But it's difficult. Everybody else has been really outspoken on a thing that they're like ready to go whenever.
Yeah.
I know Niall was ready to go, but decided to stop for a second. He was like, okay. Sure, we come back in tomorrow, boys. He was just ready to go.
That's the worst thing of all time.
Not true?
I know it's the accent.
Oh, it's a bad accent.
I mean, like I'm here.
You're ready.
I'm having a good time. But I mean, I also know that I wouldn't be here if we didn't have 1D. So. And that same can be said for all of them.
And by the way, the only way I'm able to form the opinion that the two are the one that's the two that are holding them back from it is just how you can tell, like this video, how ready Niall, Louis, and Liam would be to join back together. Their three are clearly ready to do it. They're the ones that are like super into the idea. Just Harry and Zayn, I think getting them, and I don't see. Right now, those two definitely are doing so well that I don't see. Not that the other three aren't doing well, but they're just doing so well that I don't see why they would stop. Even though they do probably way better with all of them together. By the way, Niall is my favorite, so it's not like I'm saying that they're better than the three. Niall is definitely my favorite of all three. So it's hard to balance this to where it makes it seem like I think those two are better than the three. I think just from objective standpoint, the way their music is selling, etc., they're doing well off between the general public versus I think they're better. I think just objectively their sales and everything have been probably the best out of the five. Not saying that they're better than anyone else. So this is hard to like explain because I feel like someone's gonna take it the wrong way anyways. So I know most of you will understand what I'm saying, but
so I mean, if it's a case of like whoever picks up the phone, you know, that kind of thing. Like I'm not gonna say why would I say no.
Niall's ready, dude. Niall is so ready. He's ready for it, dude. I love this.
I'm just gonna throw this idea out there. What about hopping on a Zoom with you and some of the 1D boys and possibly, you know, doing a quick performance? I mean, it could be 5 minutes, but it would bring so much joy to so many people.
See, I was hoping that the pandemic would get them to do something online like they did with Niall and what Liam's done. I was hoping that the five would, or at least four of them, would come together and kind of do something like an online concert and let everyone, because they'd give everyone access around the world to like, because it doesn't limit it to just like a concert where like only the people that are basically close to the spot could go. And with how long it's going to take for concerts to get back to going globally, I was hoping since the pandemic that it would be, they'd do like an online thing so like everyone could watch it and it'd be like a 1D kind of like thing, you know. That's what I was hoping they'd do. It seems like they won't do it, but that was my best bet of them doing something as soon as possible, was them doing that.
I don't know if that's the reunion that we've had in mind. I don't know if that would be the way to do it, but yeah, I'll have a quick whip round.
There you go.
See, he's clearly thought about it. He said that's not the reunion we've had in mind. He's clearly thought about like what the plans are. I feel like he'd be the one saying, "All right, boys, let's do this." Kind of message. When they were bearing the band, he felt like he was the de facto team captain because he's old. But if it were happen, music would have to be different. The songs were great, but they were definitely reflective on the fact that they were being performed by teenagers. He's careful. He'd pick a meet off the name off timeline. Anything past 35 feels too late. Reviewed 26. We'd also be ridiculous to not reform the band. We really spoke of wins, but we do know we will. We have said. See, it seems like they really. I don't know, because what's he gonna say, no? Like, he can't really just say no also, so it's like, I don't know. It's open there.
Do you actually think One Direction will get back together?
Yes.
I have to pause this. I don't want to get this video copyrighted just because James Corden will copyright it, but we've seen this clip. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. We have this discussion a lot on this channel, but I think it's possible. Yeah, I think it'd be 5 years from now. I don't know. Clearly Harry's thought about it. Just, I don't know. People have said Zayn actually has talked about it, but I haven't seen anything of Zayn talking about it. People have said that he talked about it, but I don't know. I've done all these videos we've watched so far. He hasn't been in them at all, and Harry's only been in like 2 clips out of all of them. So I don't know, but he seems like he's thought about it. He's the way he worded that. It seems like he's thought about it a lot, about how he said that's not how we'd want to do the reunion. So it seems like he's thought about it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. New to the channel, definitely subscribe and click the like button. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the comment section below. And yeah, everyone's having a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.